Hi, it's Sandy from thisvitalstuff.com, and today we're going to do a quick class on making drier wool balls so that you can replace those nasty chemical fabric softener dryer sheets that you have. It's a really easy way to get rid of a chemical in your home. It actually turns into an economical way too. Now there are two things you can do. You can just buy the wool balls or you can make your own. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own. Now the word wool is important. If you just grab some acrylic yarn or something like that, you can still put the scent in those, but you're not going to get that static cling effect that the wool balls will give you. So you want to get wool. Now you can get something like this. I happen to find this at a store in Ohio called Mark's for $1.79, and it's 100% what they call new wool. The skein like this will usually run you $5, $6, $7 depending on where you get it, but it makes a ball this size right here, so that's a really good size ball. Let me show you real quick. The first time I made these, I made 2 balls out of some wool that I had at home. I crochet a lot, so I've got all kinds of yarn around the house, and I just found some wool and made it up into 2 little balls. Then I realized I really wanted a 3rd ball, so I found some more, and this one is kind of a grayish black, so now I have 3 balls. This didn't work out perfectly for me though, because these are a little bit small, and these balls will actually slide into the pocket of a pair of shorts or something in the laundry, so when the laundry load is done, I'm having to fish through and try to find them. This one hides really well in the dark clothes. These two are a little bit easier to see, so if you're going to make some, I would recommend finding wool in a color that's very easy to see in the middle of a load of laundry, something like this orange. But I'm a frugal mama. I found the blue on sale at Mark's, so that's what I got. So what you do is you roll it into a ball, and it'll make a ball about this size. Now to do that, you just find one of the ends of the yarn. I'm just going to let the rest of this drop to the floor for right now. Let me show you how I started this. You just take 2 fingers and start, hold the yarn, start wrapping it around and around and around. Just keep going around and around. Don't ask me how many times, just keep going until you've got a pretty substantial chunk of yarn here on your finger. Just around and around and around and around. And then you just kind of slide it off your fingers, hold that, and wrap the other way. Just go kind of from one end down to the other, around the middle and around and around. Get a nice amount on there. Just kind of keep going. I don't know how many times, 40, 50, whatever works. And then you just want to start changing the angle a little bit. So let's go this way for a while. Maybe we'll go around 20 times, say. I don't know exactly. Then we'll change the angle. Maybe we'll go this way for a while. And what we're doing is we're just going around and around all the different directions that we can get. Let's turn it sideways and go around this way. That's a little bit harder to hold, but it works. So we'll go this way a little bit. Then let's see, this is my thinnest point here, so I want to build that up a little bit, and I'll just go around and around. Whoops. Just go around and around that. And you just keep doing that until you end up with a ball. And again, that size of a skein of yarn will give you a ball about this size right here. Now, why the rubber bands? I'll tell you the story. I made this ball up, and I just took the last little piece of yarn and just tucked it under some of the other pieces that run through it. But I didn't just throw it in the wash machine. I put it inside of a lingerie bag in the wash machine like this, okay? And then I ran it through a load of hot, and I went down to check it just a couple minutes in, and it had started to unravel. So I was like, great, okay, so took it out, raveled it back up, and then I took some pieces of yarn, cut some pieces off, tied them, like 3 different pieces, tied one this way and one this way, that kind of thing, and tried to secure it that way, put it back in the bag, threw it in the wash machine on hot, and, excuse me, came back a couple minutes later, and it was starting to come apart. So then I just went with the rubber bands. I put it back in the ball, just in case, or in the bag, just in case. You want to put it on a hot cycle, and you want to agitate it pretty well. So I put it on like a heavy-duty cycle with hot, just a low amount of water, and I ran it through, and it started to felt it up. What you want to do is it will start to make all the wool will kind of like all blend together, and you won't see the lines of the individual strands of yarn as much, and that's exactly what you want. And then you want to put it through the dryer, and then you can just take your rubber bands off, because you do want to dry it. It's a wet ball of wool yarn all the way through, so you do want to get that dry. And then you can just take the rubber bands off, and there you've got your felted ball of wool. This will get even more and more felted and more fuzzy as I use it. And 3 is a real good number to have. It just kind of helps keep those clothes moving. I think they actually dry a little better when you've got the balls in because it keeps moving them around and they don't clump up at all. Then if you want to have a scent in it, you can use these unscented. You can grab your favorite oil. I happen to like the smell of thieves. Love that fall baking, cinnamony, clovey type smell. So you may want to put some thieves in it or whatever, lavender, whatever you have. If you want to scent them, just put a drop or two on the balls before you throw it in the dryer, and then as long as it continues to have the scent, you can keep going, and then when you need another one, just put another couple drops in. So there you have it. Dryer wool balls 101, I guess you could call this quick class. I'll put a link in the comments if you want to just buy them. I'll give you a link there. That would be have my referral number associated with it. So yeah, it is like an affiliate link. Or you can make your own. And I'd love to hear about how your project goes. Maybe even shoot me a picture of it at thisvitalstuff@gmail.com. This is Sandy again with thisvitalstuff.com. I'll be talking to you later. Bye-bye.